This episode was recorded in front of a live stream audience. Join me at gaming.youtube.com/the Jessa Channel. Oh, that is so embarrassing. Wow. You guys are not going to believe what I just said. I did this dance and I said, I am dancing. That's my happy dance because I just got my intro perfect. And you guys said, can't hear you. Oh God. So embarrassing. That is so embarrassing that I'm going to do it again. I'm going to play the last part of that song so you guys can hear my awesome intro because I'm totally pissed that I just screwed it up by turning off the volume. Well, actually, I didn't turn off the volume, but I didn't have my, somebody outside is smoking. Ugh. The program that, cleans my audio. Without that, my mic can't be heard. So let's do this again, okay? Let's do it again, okay, guys? Ready? Let's pretend like nothing happened, all right? I didn't see anything. Did you guys see anything? I didn't see anything. I didn't see nothing. Like when my husband goes, hey, did you do this thing? And I'd be like, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do that. I wasn't even there. I don't even live here. I don't even know who you are. And and then he just starts laughing. He just starts laughing because that's how it's like I just diffuse him. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, so we were on the welcome screen. Epic music. Cue epic music. Hey there. You're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube live. Today is Friday, July 27th, 2018, and we are playing Divinity Original Sin 2. And I am Jessa. Ha ha! Yay! Now I did it. That's what I did the first time, except now you can hear it. So I've learned that live streaming is good for me because it helps me to learn how to roll with the punches with grace and dignity mostly. It's given me a stronger cushion, and like if I make a mistake, it isn't, oh God, I made a mistake. It's more like, okay, I'm live. There's nothing I can do about it. It's already out there. It's done. So, by the way, zero latency is working. If you guys type something, you'll notice that it's showing up on my screen almost immediately after you type it. So we're going to talk about zero latency today. But go ahead and type something like zoom or fast or boom or something, and you'll see it show up almost as soon as you type it. So, anyway, yeah, so live streaming is become, you know, kind of helped me develop a little bit more as a professional, and learned how to kind of roll with it, you know what I mean? And just sort of laugh it off, you know? But you guys remember, I've said this numerous times, my first live streams, remember how I cried? Because I was so stressed out trying to get it perfect. Anyway, yeah, so, speaking of wanting to get it perfect, this weekend, this Sunday, we are having a special live stream. This is the first time I'm doing something like this. We've done something like it before. One-man improv. You know what, Cheesy? That's funny that you say that because I'm a theater major and I did improv. As well. I mean, I did theater, and then later on in my life, I did improv. And a little secret, I also did stand-up comedy. I wasn't very funny. Anyway, so, but I love improv. That's why I love role-playing. It's just right off the cuff. So, by the way, hi, Cheesy. So, this Sunday, we are doing something that I really want to do more of on the channel. And if this goes well, you're going to see this a lot more. We are doing a live stream of Austin translation with the developers. And I'm going to actually put up on the pre-screen here, I'm just going to grab this trailer that I did for Austin translation and throw it in here so that you guys can see it if you have not yet seen it. But also for those of you guys later on. Let's make sure I did that right. I did. Okay. So, anyway, just want to make sure I did it correctly because it's not playing. It's not playing. Ba 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 ba. And I don't know why. Anyway, I'll try and put it in here. So, yeah, Morgwin. Bam, she's so good. Anyway, so we're doing Austen translation. We're gonna try and get married Jane Austen style. There's a lack of available bachelors. We have other women vying for our bachelor's attention. We have to defeat them and gain our bachelor and happy ever after. Now, here's the thing about that awesomeness is that the developers are not just going to be there and chat with us, the people who created the game. They're going to be live on the mic with me. So it's going to be like watching a movie with live developer commentary. And also I'm going to ask them, if they want to, because it's also a multiplayer game. So I'm going to see if we can set it up where they can actually play the game with me and they can try and get my suitor and I can try and get theirs and we'll see who knocks each other out of the park. So it's going to be an amazing experience. Hi, Valest. And when we do that, if it's successful, I will continue to do that with other indie developers on the opening night of their games, the release day. I'll try and do a release day stream with the developers in chat with us. So we'll see how that works out. And I don't know why this is not playing. Let me see if I can try one more thing here and see what's causing this not to work. And if I can't get it to work, come on, baby. Come on, you got it. Do it for me. You can do it. You got this. Nope. I don't have this. Let me try. So if I go to pre-screen, let's see what happens here and see if the video plays. It better. Would you like to get married?
But you mustn't dawdle.
Yeah, I see that there's no sound.
You have only 4 social events with which to impress your chosen suitor. And
you what happened there. Oh, I see.
In translation, failure to marry is not an option.
Uh-oh. That was me. Let's try this again. On Sunday. One more time. July 29th. I apologize. The reason why the sound was turning off is because I turned it off. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Is it Friday the 13th or something? What the heck? Let's try that again one more time. Without actually turning off the sound, but turning off my mic. Let's try that again. You got it, Jessa. Go ahead. Would you like to get married?
Welcome to Austen Translation. Take on the role of an ambitious young woman who must convince a wealthy bachelor to propose to her. Use your wit, charm, and ruthlessness to land a marriage and avoid a future of crying poverty and humiliating destitution. But you mustn't dawdle. You have only 4 social events with which to impress your chosen suitor, and you have 4 equally desperate rivals angling for the same few eligible bachelors. Austen translation, failure to marry is not an option.
On Sunday, July 29th, let's get married in Austen translation live with the developers Worthing and Moncrief at the Jessa Channel on YouTube. Remember, failure to marry is not an option. Okay, so I see that you guys were telling me it was stuttering, and that is a problem that I have not been able to fix. It's pretty annoying. If I want to play a video, it does stutter a little bit, but hopefully you guys were able to get the gist of it. And I believe that's an OBS problem because my internet is now fast and crisp. The other thing is, real quickly before we head into the game, I apologize for how long it's taking us to get all this said. However, the other thing is 0 latency. That means that what I say goes out to you and back in no time. 0 latency we could not do before because I did not have the internet to support it. Now, because of the patrons, I do. So as always, thank you. Thank you, patrons. Thank you so much. So, let's get into it. Hi, Crafter. So let's get into the game now. And, I see many of you guys in chat today. I always feel like the romper room lady. I see Crafter. I see Ellen. I see Volest. I see Dent. I see Patrick. I see Morgan. I see Cheesy. Thank you. I saw, if I haven't mentioned you yet, say hello to me right now. And let's go over to the game. I'm going to do some minimizing first of different things, as always. And minimize this. And that. And that. There we go. All right, so we are going to be heading into Rivellon. I'm going to load up here. And when we last left off, we were just doing some really intense battle. Like, we ended up in this old ancient tree with the leader of the elves. Hi, Kimmy. I see Kimmy. Have I greeted you all? If you've not been greeted, say so right now. Hug pile on Morgwin and Volest for being mods extraordinaire. I'm very happy to see you guys here on this Friday. We're going to be kicking some butt. Taking names and kicking butt in Divinity Original Sin 2. By the way, thank you whoever said that they liked my hair. I think that was Crafter. You know what I did, Crafter? This is it. I just went like this. Floop, floop, and pulled it out. I don't want to do it because I'll mess it up. And pulled it out and then just gave it a little, I just gave it an extra lift. You know, it was kind of depressed. So I just gave it a lift. That's all. Oh, and also, since I had little, I call them dingleberries, these little, on the ends, they just get kind of curled up. So I was, right before I went live, I was just in there kind of clipping it in the webcam with a pair of scissors, just kind of taking care of business. Tell me, you guys, how your Friday was, or how your Friday is so far, because it's not over. Also, I have some hydration. I got two of these. My husband got me these. They're cool because if you can see on the inside, there's this blue thing. That's like a freezer pack, so it keeps it cold. And this is emergency in here. That's what I'm drinking right now. Just because I felt I needed a little bit of pick-me-up. You know, it's nice to keep the energy up while you're live streaming. The problem is that, hi, Sky. Hi, Ellen. Did I greet you, Ellen? I see Ellen. I see Sky. I see Ralph. Patrick, I hope during the stream that I can help you feel better, as I say to you all the time. By the way, you guys, Ellen knows how to knit. She knitted the most gorgeous sweater she showed us in Discord. It's so cute. I mean, it's really complex. I mean, it looks like that to me. It's got this wonderful detailing around the shoulders, around the, what is this called? The bodice or something? Anyway, so it's got that, and it's blue, peacock blue, with these little yellow buttons. I think they're yellow, right, Ellen? Or are they like, orange? Anyway. So, let's first turn on, as always, our camera mod. So we can get right up and close in these vines. You see, this is why you download a camera mod. So you can get right up on that greenery. All right. So, as usual, I have to remember how to... I've been playing Baldur's Gate, so I have to kind of... My brain has to get used to Divinity controls here. So, as you can see, we are here outside of this ancient tree. Is everyone else having a smooth live stream experience? In other words, is the live stream running smoothly? Mods, let me know. Because if it's just Ralph having difficulty, then I'd encourage you to reload your stream, Ralph. But if it's everyone, then I need to do something about it. Okay. So, if you want to, Ellen. Oh, it is good. The stream is a little stuttery. Let everybody check in with me on that. If some are smooth, some are stuttery. Okay. So anyway, let's meet our party again as we do every week. This is in the branch here, right here. That's Shelben. Hanging out underneath that branch. Let's get a close-up on him. This is... Wow. That's some lightning. Shelben, Ifan, Ben Mez, Losa, and Beast. Last week, we focused a lot on Beast's story. He found a new friend called Featherfall who consented to follow Beast and help him in his defeat, which was a great honor, but Beast had to do something quite disgusting to earn that honor. And by the way, Ellen, you can post a link to your Ravelry on Discord so that other knitters can join in with your projects. In Discord, we have a creative area, so we post things like journals, paintings, cards, craft paperwork, knitting, and I'm hoping somebody will put some pottery pictures in there one day. That'd be great. So, but we need to talk to these creatures here, and because Beast is the one who got sucked down, we're going to talk to this spirit of an elf.
The spirit looks forlorn, exhausted, spent.
Beast is extremely interested in spirits right now because he was the last one in the party to obtain spirit vision.
Nothing remains of the life you led. The long years after death, resisting the tree as it tried to take your source, have left you with little more than an overwhelming sense of betrayal.
Ralph, did I forget to upload last week's stream? Really? Did I? Oh, crap. I'll fix that if that's true. I'd be pretty upset with myself if I really did that. I would love to see that more, Gwen. Beast lets the spirit know it's free where it may go. He says, the tree is no more.
Relief flows through you. The spirit slips away.
Beast says, this talking to spirits is very interesting.
The spirit looks angry.
Beast translates, this one's kind of pissed off.
You have been a spirit for a very long time indeed. This afterlife has been spent resisting the pull of the ancestor tree that wants your source. You've always hated the scion of the tree for seeking your destruction. Once he served the hated mother tree. You hate her too, but now the scion has taken a darker path. But he still wants your source.
So the elven scion is who we just fought in the tree and defeated. That Ifan told us was the, I guess, the leader or the head of the elves or something like that at some point. So we're going to be meeting the elven, going to the elven homeland or the elven area here, and we will hopefully be able to talk to the elves about what's happened. Beast says, you're free to go.
Relief flows through you as a realization grows. You may leave. The spirit slips away.
Oh, good, Valesse. Thank you for checking that, because I was like, I mean, I'd have to really have been skipping out if I forgot that. And let's talk to the last spirit.
A wave of relief washes off the spirit. Relief tempered with disgust.
This one's kind of disgusted. I think it's because this tree trying to take its source, says Beast to the rest of the party.
You are an elven spirit. Who you were in life is now forgotten. You have spent the years resisting the pull of the ancestor tree. It would steal your source. This source you would gladly give to the mother tree. But not this traitor. This scion has betrayed the elves. This scion has taken a darker path. This scion wants your source for someone or something else. This, you think, is what happens when the scions don't get proper training.
Okay. You may go. The tree is no more.
Relief flows through you as you realize that you may leave. Your thoughts flash to the mother tree by the water on an island with no name.
The mother tree. Maybe we'll get to see. We'll get to see the mother tree.
The spirit slips away.
That would be awesome. So, let me just, I'm just gonna very quickly go and set that to, and I'm gonna let you guys see what I'm doing here on the desktop view. So let's quickly change that because they're telling me I screwed up. Well, they're not saying that, but I screwed up. So let's just quickly take care of that. And for those of you guys who were waiting for a video, kind of sorry about that. Screwed up. But yeah, we'll fix that real quick right now. As soon as this page takes 12 years to load. The 20th. The 20th. There it is. I feel rather dreadful now. It's usually something that I do right after this. Well, as soon as the stream is done processing, so a couple hours later. Yep, look at it. It's still unlisted. Can you believe that? That's so wrong on so many levels. You know, what kind of operation am I running over here? Oh, and it says live now. No, did I just do that? All right, well, can't be done. Can't anything be done by it. But hopefully people will figure it out. Okay, so if it's stuttering, just try lowering to 480p if that's what you're watching at, or try lowering the resolution. But like I said, we're testing this zero latency out. It might be Lord, I just forgot how to select everybody. This is what happens when you've been playing I'm having a complete brain fart. You guys, how do I select everybody again? This is what happens when you've been playing another game in between. Inventory, let's move this. And then escape. Let's head over to options. Thank you, Valest. I'm especially human right now. Let's go to controls. And then highlight characters. I'm having a complete brain fart. I can't remember how to select all the characters. F1, F2, 3, 4, slot 9. Oh, chained. Yes, thank you. Got it. Thank you, Ralph. I was just having a complete. That's because in Baldur's Gate you have to select all the characters to get them to move, but when they're chained they move together. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So, we have spent a lot of time in the graveyard, and I'm flat out sick of it. I believe we've done everything we need to do here, and if we haven't, we'll come back and do it. Because now we're going to go out of this gloomy place. Oh my gosh, what is that I hear and see? Music! Sunshine! Let us bask! So, one of the things that happened is that we fought the 4 heroes. Let's zoom in here. Oh, you know, Crafter, I didn't. but we have to come back to the graveyard. So when we do, will you remind me? Because I do not want to go back in there. So on our map here is this is Garrick's Buried Valuables. Now on the map are 4 new secret locations that the heroes said that they put their hidden valuables. And I only see one right here, Garrett's valuables, but I know, oh, I'm trying to drag here. I know that they put more on the map. There's another one, there we go. Hala's Buried Valuables. So where we're going to be going, we are currently over here. Right here is the graveyard, this dark area here. We need to make our way over to this area here, the Black Pits. So let's head around this area here to Reaper's Coast and head towards the Black Pits. The reason why we need to do the Black Pits is because... Oh, thank you. Is because I always forget to turn off desktop mode. Over here in the journal, a powerful sorcerer named Riker has bid us to seek out a special tablet for him in a cave found in the Black Pits. Helping someone like him could prove highly beneficial to us. There's a cavern beneath the Black Pits region. We need to retrieve a particular tablet from that cavern. He's not willing to travel to this place, Riker is, but we should anticipate danger ahead. So, let us travel. There is a house over here. Oh, and there's someone in front. Talk to him. See what he has to say.
A man paces back and forth, puffing anxiously on a pipe. His face is creased with tiredness. The faint coppery hue of dried blood stains his hands. He sees you.
You're right, I do. Boy, I hope I work out these kinks before Sunday, and there are actually developers here watching me, because boy, I'll tell you. Anyway, so let's talk to this man. He's pretty tired. He's anxiously puffing on a pipe. Shelben says, "What's the matter?"
If you're looking for healing or the like, then you'd best look elsewhere. My plate is full for now.
I can't help but notice as Shelben looks down, that you have traces of blood on your hands. Just what is on your mind? Perhaps my companions and I can help you. Oh, I'm Shelben, and these are my companions. That's Ifan, Losa, and Beast. The man nods and at the greeting.
The man chomps on the bit of his pipe, generating a small cloud of nervous smoke. Finally, he plucks it from his mouth and clears his throat.
I came by a new patient, a young woman, very troubled. I'll do what I can for her, but I'll need to concentrate, and that means...
He gestures with his pipe for you to leave.
Shelben turns around. Losa says, "I've got healing. I can help him." Shelben turns back to the man and says, "My companion here, Losa, has some knowledge of healing, and I do as well. So, could I help you?"
Fine. You can help. Take this key and go to the cellar. I'll join you there.
All right. We'll see what we can do.
Just be careful. It's clear she's a powerful sorcerer, but also whatever she was subjected to has warped her in body and mind. I have her locked up for good reason.
She's a sorcerer? Well, in that case, I truly want to assist you. And if she's been warped in body and mind, I wonder if she's run across... And then Shelben looks down and realizes he shouldn't mention what what Dallas the Hammer has been doing to sorcerers, which is basically sucking out their minds. On that note, he walks past the man. Having been given a key, he opens the door. And then closes it. It's like, I don't know, it's like I'm just not even an actual gamer today. I just can't do anything today. What's going on? As much as Losa might like to look around and pilfer several things, we're not going to do that. We're going to go straight over to this hatch over here in this neat little cottage and go below. In the gloom of the basement.
Why would someone do this to another person?
Hungry.
Be ready to flee, if necessary.
Hungry.
Shelben is saddened to see a woman. She's obviously been through the process of making her a, Ralph, what are the names of the sorcerers who have had their essence taken out? I forget.
She's badly afflicted, but
anyway.
Still powerful. Be careful.
She's still quite powerful. Shelben carefully walks up to her.
Across the cellar, a shape bearing some resemblance to a woman lurches around to face you. It utters a marrow-curdling gurgle.
She senses us. Be calm and quiet. No sudden moves.
The silent monks. That's it. Thank you, Ralph. Yeah, it looks like she basically escaped in the middle of the process of being turned into a silent monk. Therefore, she's still powerful. Her source still exists, even though she's got a source collar on. But her mind has been warped. We saw one other person like this way back when we were in the encampment in the very beginning. We were in Fort Joy. We found someone named Migo who had the same process. He escaped during the process of turning him into a silent monk, and it was not a pretty picture. Shelben looks at the poor woman and points out that I see a partially healed wound there. Her head has been opened. Someone has opened her head and tinkered around. This must be Dallas's work.
You're right. I hadn't noticed before. Couldn't get close enough. We have to help her. Maybe we can reverse whatever was done to her.
If there's a small chance of saving her, we must try.
All right. We need her subdued, understand? Do whatever you can to knock her down. Just don't go too far or you might kill her.
So I noticed that they changed it to the word weaken here, as opposed to knock her down. But if we need to knock her down, maybe we can actually literally do
Another
that.
gurgle, sharper, angrier. Then the sound of rapid footfalls rushing towards you.
Shelben gears himself up for the woman's attack, and then suddenly, demons? Shelben is unsure as to what they could be. One of them attacks Losa from behind, and we find ourselves in combat. Let's go over here to options. Make sure we have our fight music up loud enough. Let's get some good fight music going on this one. What are these? Shelben says, I don't know what these things are. One is called Natalie's Anguish. The other is called Natalie's Fury. The other is Natalie's Fear. And finally, over here is another one called Natalie's Despair. Losa says, what should we do? Should we try to kill them or just subdue her? Maybe they're summons of some sort. Yeah, they're pretty freaky looking. So it is now Ifan's turn. So Ifan says, I'll try and subdue her. We're gonna tactical retreat. Nope, not sky shot. We're gonna tactical retreat to behind her. That lands Ifan over here. Let's see what we have for a knockdown arrow. So we can, oh crap, we're out of knockdown arrows. That sucketh. We could, I don't know, these charm arrows are so expensive. I don't want to. Let's see if we can find some other way. Some other person who can knock her down. Beast might be able to. Mr. Buns, yeah. They're freaky, emotional, warped emotional summons of Mr. Buns, like, that are, you know, these guys are not nearly as sweet and awesome as Mr. Buns is. Speaking of, we'll get him in the next turn. But there's not much we can do here. From a bomb's perspective, we can inflict bleeding, perhaps. Nah, these things don't bleed. Terror, maybe? Let's see what they're resistant to. I have a feeling, since they're different colors, that they might be different elements. Yeah, this one's poison. So, but besides that, they have no immunities. Perfect. So let's go ahead, since they don't have any immunities, and try and do something here that can at least knock one of them down. Resisted by magic armor. How much? Oh, these things do have a bit of magic armor. Yeah, quite a bit actually. So I think we should just go ahead and do the damage. I think I might call Afrit in on this one to distract this guy back here. We can, Sky. And by the way, Sky, I'm always so happy to see you here. I'm so glad you're enjoying Divinity Original Sin 2. Sky is awesome and made me some custom content. Bedspreads, which I still use. You might have saw them in the last Sims 2 live stream. Anyway, so we have Afrit here, and that gives us 2 more action points, which I think... I don't want to... She's got some pretty good damage on her. I don't want to hurt her too badly. Let's go ahead and do a sky shot on this one here. Get that high damage. That'll take some of its magic armor down. Okay, so over here, excuse me, turning kind of quickly here. Over here is Afrit. Let's zoom out a little bit. And Afrit can take care of this one. I have a feeling that this one is weak to air and water. So that doesn't really pertain to Afrit. However, it is not immune to bleeding. So let's go ahead and do... Target's too far, that's too bad. Let's take 1 action point to head here. Then let's do Vicious Bite. Let's see what's it resisted to. Resisted by physical armor. Then let's not do that yet. Let's just do the damage and take the armor down as much as we can.
She's too strong. She must be weakened. There's no way to
Yeah, by the way, what are you guys drinking right now? Like tea, a glass of wine, maybe, a mug of beer? What are you having to make yourself cozy during the stream? So it is now Shelben's turn. We're going to cast Conjure Incarnate to distract yet another one. Let's put Mr. Buns right here between himself and Shelben. Mr. Buns pops into existence with a happy smile, as always, and a bit of a roar to show his power. And then he says, "Roar! Hello, everyone! Hello, hello, hello! It's so good to see you all. What have we today? What have we got on the menu? Oh, you! Well, you are ugly, aren't you? I don't think your mother loved you very much. You know what I'll do? I'll give you a bit of a hug. Would you like a little hug?" I bet you would. Shelben says, "Hug him hard enough to kill him, Mr. Buns." Mr. Buns says, "Righto." Righto. So, we have 2 more action points. I'm thinking we need to get Shelben out of trouble here. So let's tactical retreat to someplace that's not so dangerous. Which is nowhere. Pretty much everywhere is dangerous. Let's go back here, maybe? Like, if we go back in this corner, like, Shelben can kind of hide behind this pole. And then let's finally buff up and encourage our part. Actually, you know what? That was stupid. I put myself in a place where I can't protect Afrit very, very well, so I'll have to move in the next turn. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and cast Encourage on our surrounding allies. Which didn't... was, oh, yeah, that's just me and yeah, we were blocked by the pole. All right, Mr. Bun's turn. We're just gonna do the damage on this guy. Crap, I hate when I do that. I hate when I do that. I meant to click on the guy, not move. I hate that. Poison Dart on Losa. Beast is going to run for her. Let's see if we can do... She's got 186 points. We might be able to battering ram her and this creature down, or not. But let's see, what does that take her down to? Nothing. All right. Well, let's do a whirlwind right here. An ideal place for it.
I'll yield to none.
All right, Natalie's Fury is up. Doing a whirlwind on, oh, he's going for our squishies. Get away from our squishies. Losa is got poison damage. She's taking poison damage right now. So she needs a couple of buffs. I'm going to give her Heart of Steel to buff up her physical armor. And then what should we best do here? I think we'll just backstab this one here. Using attack of opportunity. Crap. I hate that. I'm trying to move around without getting it. You know what? Let's do it this way. There we go. Alright, there's a backstab critical for Losa. She hasn't got enough action points. Let's do Adrenaline. And then that gives us a few more action points to work with. This has 162 armor on it. I think we'll just do the damage, I think. Or I could get one of my squishies out, possibly. Yes. So I think it's time to get Shelben out of here. Nope, he's too far. Target too far. That sucks. Ooh, this is gonna not go well. This is not going to go well. Let's try. Just thinking about Nether Swap or teleport, or just trying. I'm looking at the battlefield. I think my best option here is to transport this Anguish in front of Beast, or actually, you know what? I lie. Let's transport this one Let's transport it all the way up to here. That means it's going to have to spend a turn of movement unless it's got a ranged attack, which I don't think they do. It's going to have to spend a turn of movement to get into someone's range to attack. So let's do that. And then now, when she's behind him, we're going to chameleon cloak. Oh! Hi, Damo! How are you, my friend? Hello, I'm going to call you 50? 50. And Patrick said he's having grape juice. I don't like when it turns into wine. I just don't care for wine. You know what? I don't either. So, Losa is gonna go chameleon here. And what I'm drinking, like I told you, was some emergency, which I'll have right now. Okay. So all these things do is walk. Oh, it just did chilled on all of us. And then, hey, no, Losa. He just did 2 attacks on Losa, which sucks. Let's get If on, I'm gonna have to do some more damage on Natalie in order to get her to stand down, so I'm gonna enrage. I don't want to kill her though.
Prepare yourself.
But if we do just 1 arrow, just like lightly peck her in the backside. Pin her down. Because we don't want to kill her. Let's do a ricochet and do both of these at once.
Glory is mine.
Oh, he missed! Dude. What? Dude. Yes! Did I kill her?
The young
good,
woman
I did.
lies still on the floor,
her.
her breathing an uneven rasp. Swan's satchel
Oh,
of
look at him!
surgical tools
He's knocked
lies
down.
nearby.
Mr. Buns fell over. Look at Mr. Buns climbing up. He's like, whoops. Okay, Mr. Buns, you okay there, bud? You okay? Mr. Buns says, woo! Oh, oh, I got a bit wheezy there. Ooh. Well, to be honest, I put a little bit of tipple in my tea. Ooh. I don't do it very often, but, well, I just had to have something to dip my ginger cookie into. I was dipping and dipping and dipping, and, well, it didn't have that little something, so, well, I have a flask. And just occasionally, I just, whoop, a little in. Oh, goodbye. Hello, Goth. Welcome. Welcome back. I was going to say welcome home. Welcome back, Goth. And welcome home. The young woman still lies on the floor. Shelben, with great curiousness, being a very curious person, as we all know, would be extremely interested in trying out some of his knowledge on doing a surgery, even though he's never done one, but he's read a lot of books, so that counts. We're going to begin the operation. Losa stands close by, hovering over him.
Swan approaches, cradling his arm with a grimace of pain.
Shelben looks up at him with some concern as he kneels over the woman. Are you okay? Are you okay there, Swan?
Those summons of hers broke my arm. I'll do what I can to help, but the rest is up to you. Tread carefully. One false move and she's dead.
Come here, kitty. She's a little kitty. She's a baby. She's a baby. I think it's time for a little bit of Luke. You come here, boo-boo. You come here. He's like, no, I don't want to come here. There's the baby. He just heard a bird. And now he wants to go to see the bird. He was just went, bird. There's some birds out there. Some sparrows are nesting. Yeah, he's so sweet. So anyway, what we're gonna do? Oh, so this is a test to determine how Shelben is, with all he's learned from his many books from spending so much time in the library, in the keep. Oh, guys, listen to this. We can slice back her scalp and set to work on her skull with a bone saw, or We can peel back the skin, take a bone hammer and a chisel, and gently tap away at her skull. Let's ask Swan to help keep her steady. He says, Losa, Swan, hold it down.
Swan carefully holds her head steady with his one good arm.
He is... Oh. Hey, Damo, have you posted a picture of your doggy in Discord? I don't think so.
Something moves along her exposed lobe. It's a maggot of some kind.
Shelben, Losa, Beast says, careful. That's the thing that's eating away at her brain. That's how they take your souls. Dallas will have a lot to pay for when she meets my, whatever weapon he uses. Select a pair of tweezers and gently try to remove the maggot. It has a firm grip on her brain tissues. We're going to take up a sturdy pair of forceps and attempt to remove it. So what should we do? Forceps or tweezers? Put that in chat. Yeah, you know, there's a place to post lots of different pictures. You can do selfies, you can do photo time, and then mascot time is for pets or other things that you consider to be your personal mascots. Oh, I'm sorry, Volest. Flamethrower that mag. All right, everybody, back away. I'm just going to toast it. Well, let's ask him for help. Let's see what he has to say.
Swan gingerly picks up some forceps with his good hand and tries to remove the maggot.
Okay, so he just gave us the clue. It's forceps.
The forceps slip from his hand and strike the floor. He gives you an abashed look.
You were right, Sky.
It's no use. I'm liable to do more damage than good without both hands to work with.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Let's get through this kind of quickly.
The maggot fights the pull of the forceps. The
Okay, we'll
woman's
just skip
breathing
that.
has grown shallow as she hovers
We
between
did
life
it!
and death. All you can do is close
Morgan
her
is like,
and hope for the best.
Maybe you can help with this next part. Well, no, we know he can't. I think Shelben will slowly close up the wound, being very careful. I hope we don't kill her.
You replace the extracted bone and bind it with copper hooks. Then you draw the scalp back in place and start stitching the incision shut. The woman's breathing grows stronger, more even. Color flushes her cheeks.
Everybody around them go. Do you remember in the last week's Express, some of you guys watched that with me? Remember when there was that bomb and we were defusing the bomb? And when we defused it, everybody that was hanging around the bomb went, like all the characters all at once? That's what just happened here. So, Losa says, color is coming back into her cheeks. Losa lifts her and says, easy, easy, drink slowly, and offers her some water from her flask.
She's alive. You did it. I've never seen anything like that, not in 20 years.
Shelben stands up, wiping the blood carelessly down his robes. And then Ifan hands him a cloth. Here, boy.
I'll tend to her here for a while. She shouldn't be moved yet. She'll want to thank you once she comes round, I'm sure.
Shelben says, we have some travels to do, but we need to come back this way. In a few days we'll come and we'll check on you. Thank you for the opportunity to help a sorcerer. A danger to herself and others. We just got 13,000 What just happened?
Miracle that she survived.
Attitude negative. Wait, what happened? Did she just die? Oh no, she died! What? Shelben walks away and then hears a cry. I know it's possible to do this where she lives, but I must have screwed up something. Losa notices the woman limp, dead in her hands. She drops her limp body on the floor and says, she didn't make it. Shelben walks over to her.
The spirit of a young woman glances around in confusion.
Shelben is crestfallen. Oh my God. He slowly walks out of the room by himself. He doesn't look around. He doesn't even think to loot anything. He just, I want to loot stuff, but we're not going to. He just walks out, completely silent, walking away down the path. The rest of his companions follow him, concerned. He wanders aimlessly down a side road. So just for the sake of it, I'm gonna loot while we're role-playing this because, come on, I have to loot. He looks in tree trunks for no reason. He walks right by a spirit and then suddenly turns around and walks up to him and he says to the spirit,
"It's true what the old miss told me. Victor, she said, you can't gamble forever. It's only a matter of time before your luck runs out. Bless her heart."
Yeah, I know, cheesy. There's no slowly walks away in depression mode in Divinity. You basically run everywhere. We'll just use our imaginations. I know, he slowly walks away. Shelben turns to the ghost and he says, "Were you killed? Were you killed by someone who thought he knew everything, who thought he was doing good? Were you murdered by someone who is stupid?" He starts to walk away before Beast goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa there, boy. Whoa there." Beast turns to Shelben. And tries to talk to him, but he can't. Beast, turn around. Trying to have a tender moment here. Beast, get over here. Alright, whatever, tender moment. So, Beast turns around to Shelben and goes, "Hey there, lad." Shelben's sitting there with his head bowed. He says, "Taking a life is difficult in battle, but taking it when you're trying to help, that's another thing. And you're kind of messed up right now, boy. I know that. But I need your focus. It's the best way to get it through. You just let yourself take care of things in the background of your mind while you do things like carry on. You think I haven't hurt someone I didn't mean to? You think I got kicked out of the Dwarven Kingdoms just for being, well, friendly? No. No, I haven't. I've hurt friends, family, cousins, nephews and nieces, sometimes trying to do the best. Yeah. But you have to continue on, boy. Yeah, you continue on." He reaches out a meaty dwarven palm and says, slaps it on Shelben's shoulder and says, "You've grown up, boy. You've grown up since I've seen you and I've met you. And well, I'm proud of you. I mean, what you got to carry is difficult. However, we haven't got time for this. So put it away." Shelben looks up and he says, "I've grown up? You mean like a man now?" Beast says, Beast nods with his hands over his chest and he goes, "Yeah. Yeah." And Shelben says, "Okay. Carry on." Beast says, "Carry on." While this is going on, Losa walks over to this unusual skeleton.
The skeleton
Takes a look
is old
at it.
enough for flies to have eaten its flesh. though
Ew,
some of its
come on,
owner's
you guys.
clothing
Can we just
still- the belt
not
may
have something
been
so
gnawed by
disgusting?
rodents
Jesus.
and reptiles, but the name engraved on its buckle is unmistakable. You see no blood or signs of struggle. The surrounding vegetation is green and healthy.
I did, Goth. He moved uphill and then he went, pound.
The
You
bones
know,
look properly intact,
dwarfs.
though its skull is askew, as if the skeleton is looking in a direction it shouldn't be able to.
I want to play,
There's
so
one corpse that never got a proper burial.
Losa says that to herself. Ifan says, he's not sharing what caused his death, but we must move on. Come on, Losa. Over here is a dog. The dog walks up to Shelben, sensing his upset.
The dog keeps his distance, wary eyes sizing you up as his hackles rise.
You run away. Everyone here run away. All run from something.
Shelben turns around and looks meaningfully at Beast before turning back to the little dog and saying, "It depends on what you call the definition of running away. You gotta carry on."
He cocks his head to one side, confusion and suspicion wrinkling up his fuzzy face.
I ran away from bad man.
"What bad man?" says Shelben.
Very bad man. Man wanted to make me spider food.
"Well, I'm glad he did not succeed."
I know. I can sniff good and bad. Riker bad.
"Riker? You know about Riker?"
Bad man. So bad. I liked his house. Big garden of stones. Lots and lots of bones to dig. Good, tasty bones. But when I sniffed him, how he is for true, I ran and ran and ran.
Huh. Suddenly, Shelben says, remembering what he's just gone through and how he felt so bad about killing the woman accidentally, but still, he says, "What about me? Am I good? Or bad? What do you smell?"
He paws a few tentative steps closer and sniffs all around you, nose wrinkling with concentration.
Some bad, most good. Good enough, good enough.
The bad Shelben immediately knows what it is. He knows that it's not himself. He knows that it is that dark voice which has rested in the back of his mind, sort of leaning against the back of his skull ever since he put on Brachus's cursed ring. He knows what that is, but yet he has still managed to overcome that and yet be good. This pleases him.
He bounds forwards and licks your face effusively. His breath stinks of graveyard clay and ancient bones. Immediately, you feel an allergic reaction developing on your cheek, hot red blotches spreading in an angry rash.
Shelben says, "Oh, thank you, but what have you been eating? You've been eating the dead in the graveyard."
The dog scurries away to sniff about the area, leaving you with his approval and an itchy face.
Shelben says, "Wait before you go. Here, have some meat and some cheese." He throws him some of the leftover cheese that we had in our pack from helping the turtle and the rat fall in love, which is hands down the best puzzle I've ever played in a game. The dog grabs the meat and says, "Boof, boof, thank you, boof, boof." All right, and we continue on our travels. Lots of auto-saving as we finally go into a new area.
Looks like this place has seen better days. Much better days.
There's an entire house fallen from the edge. This is cool. I have a feeling we're going to get to do some teleportation. So how do we get down to that house? Oh, look. I love how the atmosphere changes. Look at this. Smoke falling from the sky. All right. So Shelben is currently poisoned, diseased. He's going to cast first aid on himself and get that nasty disease off of himself from the dog. And then let's separate our companions, separate Shelben. We'll just separate everybody here. And Losa says, "Let me do it, Shelben." Losa walks as far as she can to the edge of this crevice. Can we go any farther? We can't. Okay, so let's use Cloak and Dagger here. Actually, which one of these teleportations? Yeah, they're all for... how much is Phoenix Dive? Yeah. Okay, so Doesn't matter. We're gonna have to wait 4 turns no matter what we do. So let's use Cloak and Dagger. That's gonna take us over here.
Everything is very dark all of a sudden.
Losa shouts that back to her companions. Everything is very dark. And suddenly Losa says, I'm decaying. Oh no. Oh no. What have we done? What is this? Oh crap. Oh crap. We're getting out of here. Oh no. No. Here we go. Losa cannot fight that by herself. Look, Shelben says, Losa, come back! Shelben says, she says, I'm coming as soon as I can. And then she says, something down there tried to attack me like I don't know what it was. Some sort of, well, let's see what this is. What is this? It's, let's see if we can get a closer look at this. Oh, it looks like there's, Losa says, it was undead. There were 2 of them, and a spirit, and... Oh yeah, we can't do these yet. But we might be able to bypass this area. We're gonna have to get out of danger, though, of these people. Let combat dissipate. So, let's link up here. And... enemy turn. You won't be able to come and get me, suckers. Oh, he cast a soul bond. Let's have. Oh no, mosquito swarm. Oh crap. Okay, this thing's doing damage to us. So let's go ahead and. Oh, now we're all in combat. Okay, that's bad. However, all right, well, this could work out. This could work out. So if we're all in combat now, that means Ifan... Okay, so whose turn is it right now? Losa's? Well, first of all, let's get Losa out of the way. Ifan says, stand back. Heal yourself. So we're going to get out of range here. And heal ourselves. Let's put on Heart of Steel here. And how many potions do we have? We should have a fairly good number of potions. 4. 330 vitality, that'll do fine. Nice. And then I will just move her out of the way. Well, she should be... Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll take out this throwing knife. I mean, this wood totem. I missed. How do you miss a gigantic piece of wood? I don't even know. Alright, let's go ahead and end turn. It can, let's see what kind of ranged weapons they have. Yeah, see, they haven't got anything, but we're gonna do like this long range. Okay, they've got impalement. That's bad. That's bad. I admit that. However, these meteor showers. Look at meteor showers are trying to attack us. That's bad. Beast can't do a lot, and I'm not, but he can throw his shield. So I'm gonna move him like over here, and let's see if we can throw shield. If not, then we're just gonna end our turn, like leave the battle basically. But yeah, we can. This is the oh, we have Featherfall, or we have Blinding Squall. Let's go ahead and cast now Featherfall is probably gonna get completely wrecked, but can be a distraction at least. And let's see if we can do an interesting battle where we kill them from across the way. I don't know, what's the worst that could happen? A lot could happen. That's very bad, but we'll just put Featherfall here. And the condor comes in. I mean, the eagle comes in. Is he a condor or an eagle? I think he's a... Did I say something condor? Condor. Oh, okay. I thought he was an eagle. And is there anything else I can do here? Let's do, Soothing Cold. Keep our magic armor up in the area around us. Might as well. Or actually, even better, can I do Armor of Frost on our Condor? I can. Let's buff up our Condor. Okay, so what kind of skills do you have, Featherfall? I love this bird. Okay, so you've got, what have you got? You've got Flight. You've got Peck. You've got Gust. Interesting. Heck. And then, I don't know, how do I know what you're oh, I know. I have to right click on I wanted to see what his normal attack damage was. By the way, oh, 29 to 30 damage. It's not very much. It's downright piddly is what it is. But I don't want to use this Peck yet until there's no need to clear surfaces. So we'll just sort of we'll kind of go Alfred Hitchcock on him and try and peck his eyeballs out. And you miss. How'd you miss? You're a bird. Shouldn't be able to miss anything. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Alright, so Shelben's like, you know what? Let's bring Mr. Buns into the fray. Might as well. Shelben is slowed. There's no way we can get around that, but we'll go here. And let's bring Mr. Buns in. I'm just downright curious to see if we can do this, to be honest. Let's put Mr. Buns over here. Let's put we'll put him right here. Just like right next to these guys. So he can wreak a little bit of havoc. We can make it rain. So Mr. Buns. Oh no, Mr. Buns is decaying because he's over here, as is our Condor. Okay, so that means we've got to keep his magic armor up. Anyway, he's just going to, let's work on, oh, this guy has a huge amount of health. Did I just, oh no, I was going to say, did I just hurt Featherfall? No. Alright. Alright, so Ifon, this is a perfect opportunity for Ifon. He can do a bunch of damage. He can't move, he's crippled. Oh, that sucks. Can you? Oh, good, first aid will cure that. So let's put first aid out. And he is no longer crippled. Let's move, take one action to move him to here. Then we're going to cast Enrage because we need that critical damage very badly. And then we're going to be able to do Ricochet here. On this Elder of doing some sweet critical damage. The Elder of Passing is going to... Did he teleport over here? Where did he just teleport? Where'd he go? Oh crap, he's over here. Oh, he put Losa over there. Did he? Where'd Losa go? Losa? Where are you, baby? Oh, for the love of Christmas. That's just mean. That's just mean. Okay, it's Ifon's turn. And so... Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I've learned this little trick. So Ifon has... if he kills something, he gets 2 action points. Takes 2 action points to shoot.
Worms take you.
And he gets his action points back. So it just gets something, a kind of menace off the field. Who's next? Is this guy? Yeah, this guy is next. So, and I can't teleport him. And I can't charm him. I think we're gonna die. I mean, I'm not trying to be really pessimistic or anything, but I think we're gonna die pretty much. But, let's see if we can minimize that dying. I can charm him, but he hasn't got... 970 magic armor is nothing Yeah, that's pretty difficult. This will do 256 to 316 damage. This will set burning. I need something that's resisted by physical armor. All of these are magic armor, except for, yeah, even slow down there. Okay, so they're all magic armor. I have really gotten myself in a mess. I mean, if we survive this, it'll be a miracle. Ralph, what do you think my odds are? Ralph is like, girl, give it up. Go home. What do we got? Scroll, maybe? Nope, but we might need this living on the edge scroll. The odds are not looking good. But I don't know. I'm gonna try. Alright, so since he's got the lowest physical armor, and since we are enraged, we need to get that physical armor down as fast as possible. So I think our best option is to do Our best option is to do Sky Shot to maximize the nope, that's Ballistic Shot. Sky Shot to maximize our damage because he's on the same level that we are. Because we are enraged, it should do some really some extra damage. Critical hit? Yes. Perfect. Now we can pin him down at least. Or crippling him means he can't move, but he can still swing his wand around. So I don't see the point in using crippling. Yeah, what Ralph just said, basically. I don't want to use Ballistic Shot. I want to use it for somebody over here, because it gets more damage from range from as far away as you are. So I think we should use Barrage. You can use all 3 arrows. It's going to give me the most damage, even more than 2 straight shots, I think. Gives me 3 critical hits. So let's see. Did that work? Okay, got him halfway down, but I still can't. You would just basic attack him. Okay, well, I think that probably did more than 2 basic attacks would do, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I think that's it. The most important thing, well, we can't do anything now. I can't definitely can't sneak right now. Can't do Chameleon Cloak. So I'm just gonna have to end our turn and take the heat. Are these equipped? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and end turn. This fight is going to take a while, and what I'm worried about is I'm worried about him going for, oh, look at that. He just wrecked us. We are so dead. Did you see that? Everyone's health is now half. Half. Impossible. But, you know, I'm silly, so I'll just keep right on trying. What the heck? Okay, the good news is we've just taken the magic armor down off of, the armor down off of this one. So we have he took another attack of opportunity, which is beautiful. Dominate Mind on Losa. Alright. Shelben is burning. That's bad. I'm going to... Oh, there's 2 of them over here. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is to start getting some of these people out of here. Choose a target to teleport. Can I teleport you or you? You. And then I can teleport you right back here. I'm choosing him because he's got the lowest to use Bless twice. Okay, so how much is Bless? I can use once with Shelben. Nope, just once. Why? Why? Crap! Decaying. 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 So Ralph, you'll notice that because we're on 0 latency now, your comments come in. No, we are. Beast is, and Shelben is. Ifon isn't. But Beast is and Shelben is. Losa is. Yeah. So you'll notice your comments are still coming in faster. They are. Ifon, Shelben, and Beast are fine. Because I see them decaying. I see decaying right here. Ifon is not. He's fine. So anyway, what was I trying to do here? Oh yeah. So what we need to do though is teleport some of these bad boys out of here. So that is the most important thing. Luckily, we can do that with both of them. I do have Dominate Mind, which I never remember. Resisted by magic armor. This guy's still got magic armor. Has this guy? Yeah. Okay, so it's better to teleport them. But help me remember, you guys, to use Dominate Mind, because I just don't remember it. It's a new spell. But it can really... Oh, thank you, Ralph. Yep, got it. Understand. Noted, my brother. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do another swap between this Elder of Passing and our Condor. Because our Condor can easily fly back in. So we're going to swap this Elder out with our Condor, switching places with them and getting them out of our faces again. These guys are 2 levels above us, so like I said, winning this is going to be stupid difficult to do. So Beast has got throwing weapons, which is really good here, but we're going to have to turn Beast into the best long-range stuff he has. He has Winter Blast. So what do you guys think I should do here? Should I... Beast, our party are going to heal up, but they haven't got a lot of armor. I think... You know... Heal up? Okay. Rather than the damage. Okay, thank you, Kimmy. So Beast is our secondary healer and support. We can cleanse wounds and restore 284 vitality. And then I think I'm going to do a wet spell to prepare for freezing these guys in the next turn. Hello, Kyrian. Ralph is like, leave and come back later. Ralph! Ralph, that's extremely sensible. Which is exactly why we're not going to do that. Ralph is like, girl, you crazy girl, get out of there. All right, so let's go ahead and heal up Ifon. He's the one who's in the most danger. And then our next option is... Have we got something to also heal up Shelben? Who goes next? Shelben doesn't go for a while, so let's heal him up next. Then our final move will be to cast Soothing Cold for all of us and start to rebuild our magic armor. So, but we have a couple of things on our side, Ralph, and one of them is that those meteor showers are not hitting us. So our Condor is up next. Let's go ahead and, how can we fly? Oh, I can fly over here. Woo-hoo-hoo. I love it. Look at it. Featherfall goes, whee! Ho, ho, ho. Glorious flight. And then he does some sort of bird noise that condors make. So we now have, so this is magic armor. So this one here, this Elder of Enkindling, we can now attempt to blinded, blocked by magic. Oh, oops, I can't read. That was physical armor. It doesn't have. Oh well, shows you what I know. Let's just go ahead and just chomp him. So the meteor showers, if those were here, we would be in trouble. Now Losa's gonna come up here, and please don't hurt us, Losa. We love you. Look, did you? Oh, you encouraged the other guys. Okay, well, there's worse things you could have done. Like that. Don't backstab Buns! Oh, chloroform. Okay. Who did you just teleport? And a claw? Who's claw? Who's, oh, a chicken. Ifan's a chicken. Ifan's a chicken. That's bad. That's bad. And I know that. I understand. That's bad. Okay, so now we're back here with Mr. Buns, unable to kill anything. Oh, well, no, he can kill this. Well, he can hit him. So, let's go over here and smack this guy in the face. Oh, no! Losa! Buns is like, Losa hit me in the butt! Shelben! Losa hit me in the butt! Why is Losa hitting me in the butt, Shelben? We're gonna go, one action point over here. And continue to do our major awesome damage. So now that these elders are back up here again, and they're healing, sucking off my soothing cold. This guy tried to take an attack of opportunity. I love attack of opportunities. And he's gonna take out Mr. Buns. I don't know. Can we win this? Probably not. But I'm gonna keep trying. We have a couple of teleportation scrolls. We're gonna use them all. Because if I can win this, can you imagine how awesome that would be? If I could win this? Man, glorious. Absolutely glorious. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this guy like right, wait, let's see, he's a magic user, right? Yeah, okay, hold on a second. You are a, what are you? Are you a magic, is that a wand? That is a wand, yes. Okay, so these are both magic users. So I'm gonna put them right next to Mr. Buns, as always, because when they try and move away from him, instinctively, they will get a attack of opportunity. Attack of opportunities win the tide of battle. Clear mind removes charms. Thank you, Ralph. Okay, so we do have clear mind, but I think it's more important to remove these combatants, I think. Wait, let's think this through. Let's think this through. So I was thinking we need to get them away from us, but if we could disable them somehow. So, he has armor, he does not. Has Shelben got a way to knock these things down? To disable them in this turn? Sucker Punch? Were you just... Why do you have Sucker Punch up? Did your wand break or something? Or did you lose one of your wands? What happened to your other wand, dude? Or your shield? Where's your shield? Oh. Why can't you use your shield? There it is. I don't know what the heck happened there. Ralph, if you're serious, I take you up on that, but only don't give me more than you can afford. The chances are very slim, though. And I won't hold you to that promise, but I take you up on it. Okay, so Ifan is here. So, is there any... I don't think we have any way to disable these, because Shelben is a pure support caster. So, if we could disable him, we could maybe manage. We can't. So, I think our best move is to move them right back in front of Mr. Buns. So, I've been stocking up these teleport spells for just... He's like not a big portion. He didn't specify. He's like, $1. I'll give you $1. Or wait, no, £1. Okay, so we're gonna, teleport these guys over here. And, uh-oh. We can only teleport one of them. So... Have we got Nether Swap up? No, we haven't. Uncanny Evasion. Alright, so basically who's... Oh, well, we have Clear Mind. So let's go ahead and free Losa from her prison of the mind. And then just hope that this guy back here doesn't mess us up too bad. Who's up next? Beast is? Beast might be able to take that guy down. Alright, Clear Mind. So, it is now Beast's turn. What can I do? I can disable this guy. I can disable him. So we're gonna battle... No, I don't want to battle stomp him. Don't do that. Battle Stomp removes ground surfaces, so I'd remove my Holy Fire. Okay, so let's go ahead and knock him down. Yes! Okay, so that knockdown may change the tide of the battle, because if we can keep him knocked down and then teleport him over there in the next turn, we can seriously hurt him. Let's go ahead and just do the damage. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking, like, you guys see the smoke coming out of my ears? I'm thinking really hard. All right. So we did some damage. Meteor Shower being completely ineffective. All right, let's have cast Flight. I love this. I love Featherfall. Very helpful. So who is closest? This one. All right. Okay, it is Losa's turn and she is back on our side. Yay! She's doing pretty well, health-wise, so I think what we're gonna do is get in here and do some backstabbing. No, I lie. That is not what we're gonna do. Well, maybe I don't lie. I'm thinking about this person over here and how important it is to get them away from our squishies. However, he's disabled now, and Beast has enough to disable him for the next turn as well too, by petrifying him. And Beast can probably kill him. So I think we're going to leave him there. I don't think we need to teleport anymore. However, we need maximum damage on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to backlash. Yep. And then I'm going to do something here. I'm going to cast Enrage. And I'm going to cause Mr. Buns to be enraged. That means everything that Mr. Buns does will be critical damage. When this guy tries to get away from Mr. Buns, he'll do critical damage. Then I'm going to cast Adrenaline to give us 2 more action points. And then I'm going to nether swap with this guy right here. I want him right next to Mr. Buns because it's pretty likely he'll try and move. Well, yeah, because he's a wand user. So he'll try and get away from the melee user. So let's nether swap this guy with Losa. So now he's right next to Buns, ready to receive another attack of opportunity. That leaves Losa with 2 points. And finally, what we're going to do is Losa's going to do a battle stomp. Right here, knocking down this elder. Yeah. Woo! Oh no! I enraged Mr. Bun and then I lost him. Okay, that's kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'd like to lie about that, but I'm not gonna. Now, Losa. I don't want Losa to stay down here by herself for too long. However, I think what we can do... The chicken is gone. Yay! So we have 2 enemies here. Shelben goes next. Shelben can help Losa stay alive as far as getting her some... Although she's doing fine. Her health is fine. They're both mending. That just means they're recovering physical armor, so we need to take that down as soon as possible. If I take 1 action point to... It's hard to see here. The grass. I just had it. I don't want to use Cloak and Dagger because I might need it to get out in a time of trouble. If I can get this one, who has the lowest? I think I can disable this guy by turning him into a chicken. But I can't, he's not close enough. Frick. That's such a short range spell. The thing is, I really need her to chameleon cloak at the end of her turn. She has to stay invisible or she'll take too much heat. So I think I'm just going to chameleon cloak her and save that extra action point for the next turn. Yep. We'll find out in just a minute, actually. Let's answer that question right now, Crafter. Because we need the buns. So to speak. So, Mr. Buns can be summoned again in 3 turns. So what we can do though is we can start summoning. Well, actually, let me think this through. So this guy here, who is the most important person? Ifon is. We need to do soulmate with Ifon. That's the most important thing. We can also dominate mind. Dominate mind. We can't. Resisted by magic armor. Yeah, we can't dominate mind yet. But oh, Scuttlebutt. So Scuttlebutt, I don't think she has an attack, but she can be a distraction. Let me think this through though, because I'd like to have her out there, but I need to make sure I can get what I need done. The most important beast can take care of this person here. The most important thing is to keep Ifon alive. So we're going to cast Soulmate on Ifon. Then we're going to do Shields Up. And then we're going to Shelben. Oh, it's hard to see. Yeah, Shelben is right here. Right there. He's got magic fire on him. This is Ifon right here. And over here with the magic fire is Beast. It's hard to see when they have effects on them. It's hard to see them. And then for our last turn, fortify or magic armor. Let's go ahead and, is there anyone? Oh, he's shocked. Yeah, let's go ahead and do magic armor for ourselves. No. For Ifon. To remove his shocked status, I think. Or it didn't. I don't know why. Okay. Beast is on fire, but you know, what are you gonna do? That's Beast. So we're gonna petrify this guy. One cast of that. Did I just fortify him? No, petrify. Oh my god. That scared the crap out of me. I was like, ah! And then we're just gonna do the damage and beat the crap out of him. Think. If he's petrified, we can leave him for one turn and possibly get some more damage on this guy. Or we could cast Rain to get them wet with the focus of casting Winter Blast next. Let's do that. Good night, Ellen. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, Beast has one more action point. I don't want to use global cooling. You know what? Did I just do Hail Strike instead of Rain? What did I just cast? I thought I casted Rain. I thought I casted Rain. Is that what I casted? Oh, I casted Hail Strike. Oops. Alright. Okay, our Condor. I cast Winter Blast. Oh, okay. Thank you. I was like, they're not chilled. What did I do? I think I just wasted that. I don't know what I was focusing on. I thought it was Rain. Alright. You're just gonna keep doing your damage. Okay. Don't think you have any more action points. So, we're gonna end turn for you. Alright, so he's making a run for it to get away from, he's casting an elemental totem, this Elder of Passing, which I like to call cannon fodder. Because if Ifan can shoot that thing and get his action points back. Alright, so, boom, executed 2 action points. I love that trick. So now this one is now we're gonna start doing some serious business as far as our action points are concerned. First thing we're gonna do is ricochet. Unfortunately, that did not ricochet like I'd like it to, but that's all right. Next up, we're going to do pin down to keep them from moving so that we can, well, I think we are actually. How many points do you have? 6. You know what? Actually, let's go ahead and do ballistic shot. It does so much damage if you're far away like we are and have a high ground. Boom! I think we can kill this guy, and I don't think it. Baby, I know it. Unless he misses. In which case, I'll start crying. But I think we can just plain out do the damage. No. Do I want to do more? Do I want to do more? I know what we'll do. Are you wet? No, why aren't you wet? I cast rain, you booger. You're wet. Oh, on the one furthest away. Yeah. I went on this one. This one would have given me a little bit more damage, but it wouldn't have been likely to kill him in this turn. No, we don't want to get any closer, Kimmy, because there's, for 2 reasons. Over in this area, it has a decaying, this whole area here has a decaying buff in it. Like, if you go over this area, like our condor, you'll be decaying. Decaying means that if you try and heal, you take damage. So our whole body would end up being decaying. The second reason is because, at least for Ifan, you do more damage as an archer the farther away you are. Well, that's not true. The higher up you are. But there are some skills, like the one we just used. Yeah. So that's why we don't want to get any closer. So what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to determine, can this last definitely kill him? See, there's a possibility that this won't kill him. So we have to do something to disable him, or at least try to, in case it doesn't kill him. We can do 156 to 192 damage. We need 188 damage. So let's go ahead and try an arrow. We can charm him, which I think is probably our best bet because it will definitely disable him. Whereas the rest of these, this one says it sets shocked. But let's just go ahead and charm him so that he'll do damage to his party members. Alright, so he is now charmed and on our side. Ralph, I think you're gonna owe me a couple bucks, pounds. Losa. Thank you, Ralph. Yep, thank you. All right, so this guy is next. This is gonna be tough, but it's not impossible. If we can get his magic armor down, we can sleep him.
I'm ready.
You feel drained? Why? What's the matter? Just want to get over here. We want to get that sweet backstab damage. Oh, I know what we should do. Even better. Even better than sleeping him. Let's see if we can. Woohoo! Beautiful. It's all right, Ralph. Don't worry. All right. This is resisted by physical armor. This is resisted by magic armor. It does not break invisibility or sneaking. It costs 1 action point. So I think what we're going to do to keep Losa safe, although she is pretty safe right here. Yeah, that cackle when they get that, they laugh like that when they get a critical hit. Yeah, I think we should just go ahead and chicken claw this bad boy. What's for dinner, y'all? What's for dinner? And she got an attack of opportunity on him. All right, so I will be so happy if we do this. It will be the greatest triumph I've ever had. Well, combat-wise and gaming, period. All right, so this guy is up, but Beast goes next, so I'm not worried about him. I'm not too worried about the fire because we both have he has holy fire on, and we're not on fire ourselves, as long as we don't move. So for Shelben, I think so Shelben's job is support. So let's go ahead. Not yet. So let's go ahead and kick Mr. Buns' butt here. The only place we can, I mean, not Mr. Buns. This is not Mr. Buns. A totem. So let's go ahead and put this totem down. And what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to supercharge it. So it's going to disappear in the next turn. However, it's going to do maximum damage on this chicken. Bye, Dent. Okay, so we have a supercharged totem. And then no one's really critically damaged right now. Beast goes up next. So I think our am I still yes, I'm still soul mated with Ifon. I think okay, so this guy goes next. He's got 339. You know what I think? And it's so weird, but I think the best thing to do here is to do some damage on this guy. I mean, Shelben does very little damage. Oh, 2 action points. Okay, never mind. Let's just go ahead and do an encourage. Yeah, that'll just give us some extra oomph for ours. Okay, wood totem doing its thing. All right, Beast is doing okay, but we need to cast Enrage again because he needs to kill this guy. Outright kill him. And the best way I know of to do that is with Enrage. So I don't know if Beast can do 339 points of damage. No. So we're going to cripple him or battle stomp him. Let's go ahead and knock him down with a battle stomp. That'll be a critical. Beautiful. And he's out on this turn. Our condor is up, and the condor goes, I do not like to help a fellow winged creature, but I do as I must. We're going to come over here. Featherfall is like nothing because I can't hit this bird. Can I hit this bird? Oh, I did. Good. Now he's a blinded chicken. That's awesome. Featherfall, you rock star. So I can't, but I can't. Well, that seems like that's all I can do. I can't move. This chicken is in a place where we can't attack him. The chicken's in an illegal location. Damn mean. Cheaty chicken. Oh wait, is there an Elder of Passing over there? Oh, I totally missed that guy. Crap. That sucks. I thought there was another guy there. Okay, Ifan is like, oh no you don't, brother. Oh no you don't. Alright, let's cast Enrage. Alright, so who is the most likely to kill first? This one. Let's get rid of this illegal chicken, because that pisses me off. Illegal chickenator. Haha! Yes! Woo! Good Lord, that was good. That just made me like seriously happy. Alright, so I hate to use another charm arrow, but that's what they're for, because I must make sure that this person dies, and I'm not sure I have enough damage, so I have to charm them so that they will at least attempt to be on our side here. There we go, charmed again. And Ifan's got another point here, so let's do Sky Shot on our charmed brethren, and I might just kill him outright. Or maybe I can kill you. No, you or you. Flip! I missed. Okay. So we're gonna I think what I need to get this guy out. Oh, target is out of sight. That's bad. Alright, so we're gonna teleport this guy. Target is out of sight. Ah! That's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Smoke cloud blocks vision. Painful. Have I got anything to get rid of that? Haste, fireball. If I put like a fireball... Oh, it won't let me. That smoke cloud. If I cast... Hey, Ralph, do you know if I cast rain, will it get rid of a smoke cloud? Or, and this is interesting, I could dominate mind him, but I can't see him. Alright, so if I move like one action point, can I see him now? Oh, good, I can. So I can see him. So I'm going to teleport him. Who goes next? Losa will get a turn before he does, so Losa can kill him. Oh, I just injured Losa a little bit. Shelben yells, "Sorry, Losa!" So, let's see here. What can I do to help out my characters? Anybody need first aid? Am I still supercharged? I am. I'm going to fortify, restoration, rain, tactical retreat. I think I'm gonna cast Fortify on myself, and that will fortify myself and Ifon, I think. Beast. Beast, brother. Beast is enraged. Let's see if a whirlwind, yep. Oh, it did no damage because he's charmed. Oh, that's irritating. Okay, so I want to attack him. This one. Okay. Oh, I can't attack him while he's charmed. Oh, that sucks. Well, you know what we'll do? We'll just get up in his face like this. And when he becomes uncharmed, we'll just kill him. Okay, guys, so I know this is a super long battle, but it's also a great triumph. All right, so here's our condor. Let's go ahead and fly to here. There we go. Once again, get up in his face, peck his eyeballs out. Woohoo! Critical hit. Featherfall goes, eat Talon. Beast says, mighty Featherfall. You know, but we would never have been able to do this without if these Wow. I cannot believe it. I cannot flipping believe it. Wow. That is just wow. That is so wow. I cannot believe that. Okay, so I don't really see anything else I can do for Los's turn except move over here in preparation for being teleported over or something. Well, I guess we don't really need anything else in this turn, so let's go ahead and end turn. All right. Elder of Passing is going to do something. Not sure what she just did. Okay, so it is now uncharmed. Yeah, I did control click on him, but because he was charmed, it had an arrow with an X on it, meaning I couldn't take that action. Target is out of sight. Oh crap. Are you kidding me? What do you mean out of sight? It's right there. Don't mess with me, Smoke Cloud. I'm not having it. I need this kill. There we go. 1, 2, 3.
It hurts, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, baby. It hurts. But not as bad as... Oh, Ralph! Ralph! I do believe, darling, that you owe me a congratulations. Booyah! Oh! Booyah! Hold on a second, I gotta dance. Who did. Oh yeah. The roof is on fire. Something with some words. Okay, so that is tasteless what I'm doing right there, all that bragging, so I'm gonna stop. But I will say in all honesty that I'm quite proud of that. That is killer. That was killer. That was killer. That was so killer. Wow. Okay. All right. So in Divinity Original Sin 2, levels really matter. And if a character is even one level above you, you basically will get annihilated, or at least have to work very hard to earn it. This battle I should not have been able to do, and had our entire party been over here, we wouldn't have finished it. I wouldn't have survived. But because we had this separation where they couldn't do melee attacks on it. Well, they don't melee, they're mages, but they couldn't like do close range stuff. They had to keep spending a turn to teleport. You know what I mean? That's the only reason. That is the only reason. What's Wonga? Because Ralph has played Divinity, and this is a fight that will normally kick your butt. But we just got lucky, that's all. Alright, so, now what we're gonna do is... Good morning, Joe! I just won a bet between me and Ralph. I just won. It was awesome. Slang for money. Oh, okay. So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna save this, because if I had to replay that, I would start crying like a baby. And, so I've told you I've been drinking lots of emergency, and that means I have to go to the bathroom. Really badly. I've had to go to the bathroom for the last 40 minutes. And I think that's what fueled my determination to win. It's like, if I win, I get to go bathroom sooner. So, I'm gonna pause here. We're gonna head on out to my view here, and we're going to take a quick break. We haven't been taking breaks just because I haven't needed to, but I do now. So it's time for a bio break, and I will be back, and we will continue on, because we haven't really gone that far. We've had 2 major battles. We had a terrible thing happen. We've had some role play, but we've only gone like, you know, maybe a couple hundred feet or something from our original starting location. So anyway, I'm going to turn some music on for us. And I said, I'm going to turn some music on for us. Oh, there we go. I was like, don't mess with me. And I will see you guys after break. Hey there. You're watching the Jessa Channel live on YouTube. Today is let's see what day, Friday, July 27th, 2018, and we are playing Divinity Original Sin 2 live. And I am Jessa. Yay! So, good news, tonight is pizza night, and I am seriously looking forward to that pizza like I'm not playing. Bring it on, pizza. We tend to have pizza on Fridays because I'm doing this, and when I get done, I don't want to cook. I don't want to cook. So, I saw him! You better not send me 50 pounds. Excuse me. See, look, my body rejects the idea of you sending me 50 pounds. So, what was I saying? Oh, Angry Wolves. By the way, I saw your message during break, and thank you so much, Pumpkin. I just love Angry Wolves. He comes to most streams for 2 seconds. He's like one of my biggest supporters. He comes into a stream, he says something, and then he leaves. pretty much like every week. It's awesome. That's the kind of supporters you want to have. The supporters who come in, they bolster you up. They're like, go, you got this. You're awesome. You're a nice person. And then they just leave. Go off and do something, make some dinner. I'm teasing him though. I'm having a good time teasing him. Maybe he'll answer me back if he's still here. But seriously, so what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were kicking butt. So let's head back into the world of Divinity Original Sin 2. If you have any questions for me that do not pertain to the game we're currently playing, now is the time to ask them while we are on break. And at any Just Jessa portion of the show. Keep in mind, for those of you guys watching later on YouTube, that we are doing a live stream this Sunday, July 29th at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. GMT. That's 10 p.m. in Britain, the British Isles. So yeah. So if you're in Europe, Western Europe, come and watch it while snuggled up, ready to go to bed, like how Ralph watches it most of the time. I did like your shirt. You know what, Ralph? I really liked your shirt, and I put a J on it. I J stamped it, I think. We were posting images in Discord of our past selves. I posted one from when I was like 20. I was so skinny. I was wearing a size 6, maybe size 8 dress. Size 6 or size 8. I was skinny. Yeah, but if you want to get access to the Discord, as Morgwin is telling you, you can do that by jumping on to patreon.com/the Jessa Channel. All right, so let's get back into it. I'm going to take us back into the game. And a skinny legend? I don't know what that means. Tell me what that means. It sounds flattering, I think. So, that fight hopefully gave us a ton of loot. But the rest of the party feels very reluctant to just leave Losa down here, because she came down here, because the whole reason we came down here is that we were trying to make it to this house over here. So, the rest of the party is going to teleport over. Losa says, I can handle it. And they go, no, Losa. If you're decaying, the rest of us are decaying with you. We're going to teleport to Tactical Retreat Shelben over. Everyone has a teleport spell now, which is essential for Divinity Original Sin 2. When I was playing Baldur's Gate, I tried to teleport someone. Oh. Thank you, Ralph. They give me such nice compliments in Discord, and I'm very careful not to let them go to my head. Keep it real. But, I've developed really, stronger and stronger self-esteem, particularly because of my husband, who is extremely supportive and has continually helped me see the good in me, even when I couldn't see it myself. So there's a body up there, actually, that I forgot about, so I want to get that, loot that dude, because we earned that. Earn that money. So this one up here. So I'm gonna have Shelben teleport back up here because there's a body right here, and we want those wands. Maybe one of those wands might be good for Shelben. And then while we're waiting for Shelben's thing to cool down here, let's have Losa head down. The rest of the party head down. Shelben come back in. Okay. One of my very few complaints about Divinity is that I wish that the tab key was a toggle. Oh, what's this? Okay, watch it. Watch whatever it is dig us up. Oh, let's go ahead and do a bedroll sleep here. Rest up and get our magic items back. Let's hope that whatever this is doesn't crawl out and try and kill us. Oh, a rainwater amulet. Not very useful for our party, but we will sell that. But anyway, that's one thing. I might search for a mod for that, because one of the reasons why this game is so awesome is that there is a mod for it. So we're not going to explore much beyond this place here. Well, actually, I don't know if we can over here. I don't know. Could you teleport up there? Just barely. Just barely. Don't know if there's a point to doing it, though. What is this? Oh my gosh, look! Oh, we're definitely teleporting up there. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's up here. Shelben says, "I'll be right back!" And then he calls over his shoulder, "There's a teddy bear here!" A teddy bear? Apple pie? A makeshift wand, deck of cards, green copper ring, apple pie, and a charm scroll. That we could definitely use. Shelben takes this charm scroll, thanking whoever's little hidden play spot this is. He leaves the teddy bear, the ring, apple pie, and everything else, not wanting to disturb the area any more than he has to. Whoa! The party's taking damage. Oh, fireballs from the sky. Okay, that's bad. So, yeah. Okay, that happened. Come on, guys. Who's in trouble there? Oh, I see. So it's just, yeah, Ifan. Let's go ahead and heal up again. Alright, so the whole point of doing this was to get, into there. But I'm not sure if there's anything in there we need to get a hold of. Let's see what we can see with our camera mod here, which is flinging all over the place. Is there anything in here? I don't think so. Oh! As Shelben walks over to the edge, he says, "I think I see death fog." Yes! Death fog! A river of it flowing through! So death fog is very important in Divinity Original Sin 2. It can kill you outright. I mean, it kills any living being outright. There's no save. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just you're dead. Boom. It looks like there's an area over here, but I want to know what happened to this area. Because what it looks like is that the earth broke in two. Look. I mean, there's a house right here. There's a windmill over here, and there's a path. Like there was a path right through. This is weird. Oh, oops. We're getting rained on by meteors. Oops. So we're decaying and getting rained on, so this is not a healthy place to hang out. But let's ask this sorcerer, or whatever this is, spirit of a farmer.
The spirit of a farmer takes in the destruction of the nearby environment with dismay.
Shelben asks him, what happened here?
What happened? Voidwoken attacks and great rifts opening up in the ground. That's what happened. My life was snuffed out, my home reduced to rubble, and my savings were lost within it.
Your savings?
I should have sold this place when I had a chance, and moved somewhere quiet to spend my twilight years.
Okay, well, we can see that one reason why he died was because he's standing underneath a meteor shower. So maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe we should, like, avoid doing that. That might be a thing. Alright, so he said his life... Gosh, we have to get out of this area. You can't say that Divinity's Original Sin 2 is not atmospheric. I mean, they did such a good job. Cut it out. I'm trying to live here. Get on my nerves. Alright, let's go ahead and teleport everybody over. Target is too far. Have to go right to the very edge. There we go. Ifan. Thank goodness we all have teleport spells now. Ifan's burning again. It's like, oh, Ifan's burning again. Ifan's a chicken again. Yikes. Ifan says, ah, I must get out of here. He teleports over. And finally, that leaves Losa with her cloak and dagger teleport spell. Wow, that is a dangerous place to spend time. Bye, Kimmy. Let's cloak and dagger over and, whew. Goodness. You know? You're just trying to walk along a broken, distorted bridge and your whole life is snuffed out. Gosh. So, one of the things he said, though, was, oh no, is there a chest over here? There better not be. One of us has to go back in there to get a chest, which you know I would. But no, it doesn't look like it. It looks like this might have been his secret stash or something. His life savings. And that amulet we found. That was really cool. That was really cool. Yeah, that... Okay, you guys, so over here is another broken farmhouse. So Damo hasn't spoken in a while. Damo, are you asleep by now? It's so late there. He must be. Who is this? Gareth! As the party Where's Beast? Oh, there he is. As the he's hiding behind a tree. As the party comes up a pathway, working their way towards the... I think we're walking towards... Let's see, where are we anyway? Yeah, we're going in the right direction. So, they see, to their amazement, Gareth, their friend and companion from Fort Joy and the Seekers. Shelben walks up and says, "Ho there, Gareth!"
Gareth toils in monotony.
Damo's probably asleep, yeah. Tuck yourself in. Well, you probably don't want to tuck yourself in. It's so hot, but, you know, get comfy and I'll talk you to sleep, Ralph. Okay, so let's nod to the mounds of dirt. Shelben sees the sullen face of Gareth and he says, "Gareth, are you all right?"
Gareth freezes, then turns slowly towards you. His breaths are steady, his voice a monotone.
I'm digging my own parents' graves. You'll have to forgive me for not being first-rate company.
Shelben looks behind him at the newly built mounds with the symbol of Lucian on them. Shelben reaches out a hand in sympathy. Oh, I am so sorry, Gareth. I know you said you were making your way back home to Paradise Downs. That is where we are. This is where you grew up. What happened?
Gareth moves to continue his task, but his cadence falters. He pauses. Silence hangs, begging to be broken.
Yeah, don't worry, Ralph. I'm never trying to get rid of you. Never. Never. Gareth looks at Shelben's outstretched hand with a blank expression on his face. Shelben's hand slowly drops and he says, I apologize. I'm so sorry. I had no idea that your parents had passed.
No, of course you didn't.
Shelben looks confused. Gareth sounds so angry, so bitter.
Godwoken, I've seen Seeker's blood seeping into the sand. I waded through corpses on the deck of the Lady Vengeance. But when the lifeless eyes looking back at you are your own mother's, I just didn't know. I didn't know what darkness lied beyond pain. Now, well, now I do.
Shelben doesn't need to wonder who could have done this. It was either the Magisters or Voidwoken. Shelben reaches out again, almost instinctively, unable to help himself. His hand lifts, and he reaches out, wanting to comfort Gareth.
Gareth shies away from you. His eyes pass over the half-filled graves, and he takes a shuddering breath.
Comfort! Even Lucian has none to spare. I've prayed to him, an endless litany. How many tears do I have to shed? How much must I lose for him to listen?
Shelben feels suddenly again that quiet strength that comes from Rallick, his god, literally being inside of him in some way. Shelben remembers all that he's gone through with his companions. Fort Joy seems like a lifetime ago. Shelben remembers Beast's words. Beast looks up at Shelben. Their eyes meet. And then Shelben turns back to Gareth and he says, yes, comfort. How many tears do you have to shed? As many as you need to. How much must you lose? Shelben glances involuntarily at Losa. Hopefully no more. You must carry on, Gareth. A friend, smiles at Beast, shared that with me. And now I share it with you. You must carry on. The Seekers need you. I need you. We need you. Rivellon needs you. You must carry on, my friend.
No comfort, only recompense. Against Dallas's cronies, against the abomination that carry out their commands. The monks do the dirty work, and the whites keep their robes clean. Convenient.
I can promise you, Gareth. And as Shelben speaks, his voice deepens. He sounds less like a naive, very young man, and more like someone who has seen death in the eye, looked at it, and lived. Someone who has decided to carry on. He says, I can tell you, against Dallas's cronies, against these abominations that we fight, the whites will no longer keep their robes clean, my friend. The whites will no longer have it convenient, for that is our true work. Don't you understand? Don't you see it? His voice rises back to its old level in his agitation. Don't you see? Because it is our job to dirty their robes with their blood.
The monks that did it, they're still in the house, spreading their rancid smell. Paladins came to clean up the mess. In the name of Lucian, they say, and they seem to believe it.
The paladins are here? Good, I am glad to know that, says Shelben. In the name of Lucian, I think you can still believe that.
Gareth forcefully exhales and looks past you to the nearby house. You fear he might snap the shovel's handle in two.
Shelben says, the paladins. Well, he knows who the paladins are. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. As I am trying to tell you, as Shelben looks nervously at the shovel's handle, fearing it may break, he says, I am trying to tell you, I am still here for you. The Seekers are as well.
I've got no use for platitudes. Not from some mediocre sorcerer, inexplicably chosen as the 7's special pet.
Okay, that was uncalled for. Hold on, I gotta do that full screen so you guys can see how upset I am.
You swear you hear Gareth's pulse, galloping faster than a saddled mount. You've never heard such a thing before, but you suspect Gareth's heart is close to tearing.
That was uncalled for. A mediocre sorcerer? What'd he say? He said, a mediocre sorcerer. Like, I'm just like, okay, whoa, brother. Whoa. He said, a mediocre sorcerer inexplicably chosen to be the 7's special pet? Oh, them's fighting words. I'm not having this. No. All right. I will admit that this is Jessa, me. Jessa. Don't talk about myself in third person. That's awful. But that was me. But Shelben's inside. There's a black woman in Shelben. There's a black woman who lives deep down inside it. Shelben's got a lot of people living in there. Anyway, and she's like, oh no, oh no. Oh, what? No, what? Come here and say that. Come here. Just come here. Come here. I don't think you want to say that again. I wish you'd say that again. Am I right, Crafter? Okay, anyway, let's go back to the game. Shelben's kitty tail. I know you're hungry for dinner, but dude, I'm working here. I'm trying to earn some money. See? Look at that. I'm putting food on the table. He's like, I wish you put food in my food bowl. Gareth's heart is close to tearing. Shelben tries to let the digs at his mediocre sorcery pass by.
If you want to help, then you find the craven wight that ordered their slaughter. Anyone that stands between you and truth, no matter the flag they fly or creed they follow, make them bleed.
As I have said to you, Shelben says, his voice newly deeper and resonant with the strength of the self that is coming out of him. He says, as I have just said, I will do so. That is the job. Anyone who stands in the way of Rivellon's peace, I will make them bleed. You understand that? You understand what I am saying? I will make them bleed. And you will help me. So you must pull yourself together and carry on as much as you can. As much as you can. Okay. For remember this. And suddenly, some words come back to Shelben in an old tome about Lucian that he read when he was a small boy. Rallic repeats those words in his mind. A fool acts on rage. The wise calm their fury. And suddenly Shelben says, the words coming out of his mouth almost unbidden, you must not act on your impulses. Remember? Do you not remember? The words of Lucian? You might think he has forsaken you. Your parents are dead, and I know that that is a very deep pain. One that I can't understand. But I can understand this. A fool acts on rage, Gareth. The wise calm their fury and carry on.
His clenched jaw tightens further, and then, in an instant, Gareth's guard is broken. Tears well in his eyes. With every blink, a pearl of grief falls to his cheeks.
Shelben walks up, grasping him on the upper arm. The two men say nothing while Gareth quietly weeps.
My parents, they did nothing to deserve this. They were good, honest, more honest than me.
Cheesy, you crack me up. Cheesy is relatively new to our Discord, and she has added a very lively atmosphere. She's really funny. Shelben just listens as the man pours his heart out.
I'd give my own life to bring them back. I never got that last chance to tell them I loved them. I never got to say goodbye. You're right. There's nothing more to be done here. Lucian, forgive me. And please, Godwoken, please forgive me too.
There's a little voice inside Shelben that says, I'm not going to forget that mediocre sorcerer crack. I ain't letting that pass. You're going to have to pay for that one, brother. But, all right, fine. Shelben says, of course, there's nothing to forgive. Tell me, I need to know more about the house. But, Gareth shares with him a little bit about the house. He tells him that there's 2 paladins on the porch and encourages him to go in and talk with them.
Get yourself together, man.
So here we are in Paradise Downs. There is Paladin Jihad and Paladin William. He is. Describe that, Goth.
It isn't anybody. It's a monster.
The 2 paladins.
Oh, because I know, because he got offended.
Door
yeah.
to the modest farmstead.
I know, you don't have
As
to
they
describe it. Yeah,
notice your
I get it.
arrival, they stop talking and look at you quizzically.
Come on, mediocre sorcerer. Them's fighting words. Shelben says, what is going on? I could not get much out of Gareth.
We're guarding this house. Wise to stay well back. There's a bunch of silent monks inside who've tasted blood today. Already killed in there, so they did. They didn't kill anybody. The Magisters who control them did. You know Donna, she wouldn't hurt a fly. Not until they turned her.
Because you know that what Gareth said was what he really thought that he let out in anger, you know? We'll see. But anyway, we'll eventually forgive him. But he'll have to buy us at least a couple beers first. Dwarven ale. I'd like a mug of that strong dwarven ale. That's from Baldur's Gate.
But they did turn her. And now she's not Donna anymore. Get it through your head. The poor creature should be put down.
No, wait! Surely, maybe someday they can be fixed, when all this source nonsense is over.
The other paladin rolls his eyes and shakes his head as he turns to face you.
In any event, it's our business, not yours. You just stay well away from the door and you'll be perfectly safe.
I still don't understand that, Goth. About Nazim. I don't understand that. I mean, he's annoying. But he's not, like, worth the kind of stuff people say they do to him. I mean, Jesus, he's just annoying. Excuse my language. Straight up and tell them to move aside so you can... Shelben says, Paladin, stand guard. If you would, I am here under the authority of your Paladin Master. Which is true. We did meet the Paladin Master, and he did give us leave. I think he gave us a, which I can't pull up now, but he gave us a Paladin seal or something like that, so we could act under their jurisdiction. Anyway, but I want you to keep an eye on these silent monks. If you feel so responsible for them, as I do as well, you'll lead them back to safety in your Paladin camp. If they cause you any grief, then I suppose you'll need to dispatch of them.
We're guarding it. And believe me, you don't want to go in there. There's a bunch of silent monks inside who've tasted blood today. Already killed in there, so they did.
As I have just said to you, your mercenaries sent by Paladin command... no, that's not true. As I've just said to you, I am under command of Paladins. We are a group of, adventurers, if you must say so. And we are here to relieve you. Yeah. Ooh, persuasion failure.
I don't think so. Stay out of our business.
Are you gonna fight us? No? Okay.
Lucian's blessings, but I can't bring... Back off. Back off.
Okay, well, that sucks. We can't just outright kill paladins for protecting a house with silent monks in them. But we wanted to see Gareth's parents.
That thing isn't Donna. It isn't anyone. It's a monster, pure and simple. All of them are.
Not sure what to do here. Suggestions? I don't know what to do. Let's go to the Black Pits or continue on that path. And then maybe we can talk to the Paladin Master about them, so that we can at least try and retrieve Gareth's, you know, like anything his parents might have left behind. Jonathan's gloves. Well, yeah, we can't try again. I mean, we might be able to try with a different character. I don't think anyone else has persuasion high enough. Shelben's our persuasion character. So if it failed, then there must be another way around it. I wonder if we could sneak in the back or something? Like, could we teleport in? Or like shimmy someone over the wall? Shimmy Losa in through the window? Pretty sure we can't. Oh, we can. Oh. Okay, so you know what just happened right there? And it doesn't happen all the time. It's not like Divinity Original Sin is absolutely perfect. But Divinity Original Sin is one of the first, well, it is a game in which if you go, I wonder if you could, a lot of times the answer is yes. Like if you're thinking creatively and you're like, I wonder if I could just sort of teleport in, or we could sneak in, or we could do, you know, a lot of times there is some other way to manage to get in or, you know, accomplish your goals. So, since I know that is possible, I'm thinking what we should do is come over here. And I think we've been at it for, we've been at it for almost 3 hours, so I'm going to end the stream fairly soon, but let's go ahead and talk to his parents. But once again, it was another awesome experience with, let's see, oh, yeah, I can't do it from this side. Oh, well, go back over here. But it was another wonderful experience with roleplay, and in this session, Shelben's character continues to expand. He now has a motto of carry on. When I voice Shelben, when I voice characters, every character comes out of my mouth in a different location. I've tried to explain this before. Shelben comes out like over here, like I put my tongue to the top of my roof of my mouth, and I kind of push his words out through that little space. And so what I'm trying to do is to maintain that while lowering his voice. Because Shelben went from, Losa, why would you do this to me? To, Losa, why would you do this to me? Like that. And that's just something I'm just doing on the fly. Because I knew I wanted Shelben's voice to lower. I knew I wanted him to mature. That's why when you start out the roleplay, you might be like, wow, Shelben's so immature. But, you know, give it time. We have just started. He's going to evolve, and he did. So let's do this. This is going to light a bunch of stuff on fire, but, you know, what are you going to do? Because, you know, he starts out in some way, and then he grows. I mean, there's no way he'd remain immature throughout the entire story because of just what's happening to him. However, just to clarify, I don't have it planned out. I know that the story is going to mature Shelben. I just don't know how and when and what's going to happen to cause it. Like, I knew Beast would gain spirit vision. I just didn't know how or when. That's the joy of roleplay. It's always a surprise. The silent monks, as per usual, sit silently. The whole party can see. They walk beyond the monks. Losa says, whispering, Should we? Meaning, should we go into combat, defeat these monks when they're not harming anyone right now? And they're simply under the command of the Magisters. The whole party, they look at each of the monks sitting there, knowing that there are 2 paladins outside should the monks try anything. I mean, and they can defend themselves. The party can defend themselves quite well. And they decide that they can't kill them if they're not attacking. It's not the monks' faults. They're as much victims as anyone else of the Magisters. This is the spirit of Conway Price, Gareth's father.
May Gareth always choose the right path.
Shelben whispers to the ghost quietly, or says in a low, calm voice, What happened here?
Nothing we didn't see coming. We always knew Gareth was fated for greatness. As a boy, he'd leap through the fields with wooden sword in hand, slaying imaginary demons, protecting us from whatever evil he would dream up. We also knew that good men make enemies. We knew evil would come, and so it did. Not as a demon or as a witch, but as a man Gareth once knew as a friend. Jonathan.
Shelben turns to the party. Do you know who Jonathan is? They shake their heads.
He watched eagerly as those shambling husks descended. It seemed like a game to him, like theatre. We would never blame Gareth. The righteous always pay a price. May the Seven will it. He will always be the hero we know him to be.
Hey, Ralph, have we met Jonathan yet? If we don't, tell me who he is if we haven't met him. Just say yes or no. I don't think so. That's a new name. Okay. So we need to find out who this Jonathan is. That's another new part of the story. He was powerful enough to control the silent monks, so he must be some sort of magister. You say a name, Jonathan. Are you sure?
She nods.
Of course they are, but
the truth can be difficult. We all want to believe in each other. It's what separates us from the void. It's what makes our existence worthwhile. It's what we do next that defines us. We can respond with treachery, or we can rise above.
Gareth skirted around the darkness outside as he tended to your burial mounds. I will do my best to put Gareth on the right path.
I trust that you will.
Shelben looks at the ghost, at the spirit, the apparition before him. Her eyes, as such as they are, ghostly, meet his and look into him for a long moment. He knows that a promise has been made, one that he cannot break. I think we're gonna leave our party there. So the lower voice I'm doing, does it still sound like Shelben? I hope so. It does to my ears, but it should sound like Shelben a little bit more matured is what I'm aiming for. So let me know if I hit that. Okay, so let's hit the escape here and go ahead and put myself on the screen. And say that that is another Friday night, Friday evening, day, evening, night, no matter where you are in the world, here on the Jessa Channel. If any of my mods are still awake, if you'd like to join us for private live streams, private parties, I'm always looking for things to do together with our patrons, and so yeah, that fact that everything is so fast, that is so good. That is really good. I'm really pleased that we are able to do that now. It makes things so much easier. There was such a delay before because, you know, you need the faster internet. So I'm really pleased. Thank you guys again. But yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, please go ahead and give it a like. It helps other people to find the content later on. And if you really loved it, and if you're watching this on YouTube and you made it 3 hours, yay! Go ahead and subscribe and join the party. Once again, you can join us on Patreon at patreon.com/the Jessa Channel. I'll see you next Friday with bells on. And just so you know, there will be a Friday that I'm missing at the end of August. Beginning of first Friday in September, I will not be here. Or maybe it's last Friday in August. Anyway, because I will be at PAX West. Thank you, Morgwen. So I will be at PAX West doing a panel. I'm going to do an announcement for that as we get closer to it. Where I'm going to be on a panel for older gamers with myself, Grandma Shirley, and a new woman I don't know yet named Marie. And we're going to be talking to people and signing autographs. Probably not me, but Shirley will. And I will see you on Sunday. Thank you, Ralph. For Austin Translation with the developers and chats. The first time we've done it, we did a sound test this week, and everything sounds really good to my ears. So I'm really hoping it's going to work out, and hopefully I'll be able to have them up on the screen, their video, as well as my webcam. I'm hoping we'll be able to work that out too. That's going to be pretty cool. Okay, so I will see you guys all on Sunday or next Friday. And as always, let's get some groove music going on. Awesome! As always, I will see you next week or in Discord in 3 minutes. If you're a patron, I'll see you in Discord in a few minutes. If you're not, I'll see you next week. Thank you, as always, for watching.